Hello there, welcome to another stream today. Yes, we are finally building the super secret set that only members know about. What can it be? Members will know. We will find out in just a second. But before we get into it, no new Lego sets announced. Yeah, it's coming close to July now. I don't want to push June out of the way. It's literally just turned June. But in terms of Lego releases, we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot for July 1st. I think a lot of these are July, if not August, builds. Speed Champions. Speed Champions, Technic, and Star Wars are all August. We got the Venom Bust. That one's a July set. That one's really cool. I can't even say anything bad about that. I can't if I wanted to. Minecraft. That's an August set. So many August sets. And not a lot of the ones that I'm Wait. These are August, aren't they? Yeah. Just had to check. Just had to be sure. Hello there, Ninjago fan. Hello there, Moon. Hello there, Dread. Hello there, Tinks. So, today's set is inside this bag. I am so happy I got my hands on a complete set of this build. And I don't really know what to expect. For those of you that perhaps haven't noticed it yet, perhaps that change of poster from the Ninjago one could be linked. Could be linked. I'm not saying it is. It could be. But before we get into it, hello there. Hello there. Going to get a drink. Funny you say that, Dread. I have a drink right here. I don't even know what company or anything. I found this in a range in the drink section, so I definitely paid more than it's probably worth. Manufactured for Manchester Drinks Company. Manchester Drinks Company. They have an Instagram and Facebook page. Okay, let me check them out. Whilst everyone's loading in, we're a few minutes early. Is it Manchester? Is in Manchester, isn't it? Manchester Drinks Company, not a sponsor. What do they have? Drinks. Manchester Drinks Company. Here we go. Bubble tea, cocktails and gin liqueurs, slush and water enhancers. Oh, look at this. Hold on, this is the second post. This is their second post. And they have their own Instagram account. Popper Boba Bubble. Oh, okay, I'm liking this a bit less because this looks very AI. It might just be the style, but it looks a bit oddly shaped. But they're available in Iceland Savers Entertainer. Funko Pops aren't even available in Entertainer. What do you mean this drink is available in Entertainer? Home Bargains, B&M. This is just free advertising. They've done well. I might not even like these at the end of it. They've got peach and strawberry, which is what this is. Let me show you what this is. I like the characters on the front. Popper Boba Bubble Tea. Pop A. Oh, Popper. Popper Boba Bubble Tea. I'm going to be popping it in a second. This is peach iced tea, which I know I like. That I got the choice between this and passion fruit. I believe the other one was passion fruit. And I chose this one because I know I like peach iced tea. And then there's strawberry poppin' boba. It's in a can. I don't know if that makes it any better or worse. So we'll find out. I'm not going to be drinking it out of a can. I have a cup to pour it in. So we can actually see what it looks like. And then we'll get into building the set. But before we even get into any of that, this is the boost kit. The ultimate boost kit. Not the Star Wars kit. Although I do want to build the Star Wars things. I still don't know if the Star Wars boost kit came with the boost brick, which is basically what I wanted from the Smart Plate kit. So I thought, why not pick up the old boost collection? And I found a really good offer from someone. So swooped in. I've been sitting on this for over a month. It's probably been 2 months. Any members remember back in the day when I announced this on a members video? I could probably find the date. No worries. Didn't know strawberries and peaches were friends. Yeah, I don't think I've had a lot that has been strawberry and peach flavored. Probably something. And the strawberry is the star of the show. The strawberry's missing some seeds. Maybe that's the peach. Neither of these have strawberry seeds. I think that's meant to be the strawberry. It's a tomato. Hold on. Why is the strawberry... The peach looks kind of like a peach. You'd have to see it from the back. But the strawberry is missing seeds. It's a seedless strawberry. Maybe that's to say there's no seeds in it. So I think I cracked this open first. If you know what Boost is, you know we are in for a ride. This is not just going to be a one-off stream. This is going to be the new weekly build after finishing the UCS set. Oh, hopefully that sounded as good. Oh, it smells of peach iced tea. My mum is kind of addicted to peach iced tea. It's not a problem. It tastes really nice. I've been liking iced tea recently. There we go. That's the iced tea. Hey, there they are. They're the strawberry balls. So hopefully we can see them in this clear can. Oh, there's quite a few left in there. Yeah, I should have had like a can opener. Or is that the last one? Are there any more in there? It's like looking down the barrel of a lightsaber. That is all of them. Oh, it just smells of peach. I'm getting no strawberry from it. Hello there. Welcome back to Tasting Boba Teas. Weekly segment on the channel. Maybe I have to go back for the passion fruit one. I don't know if this straw will even suck them up, so I might not need it in the end. But hopefully this means it's harder to spill it. And there we go. Let's get them up and around. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it. Not as clearly as I can with the light shining through. Let me get my phone and shine a light through it so you can see exactly what I see. Wait, let me mix it up. I got this professional YouTuber right here. And then look at that. Look at how cool that is. Go on, up you get. That actually looks pretty sweet. I don't mind things being in my drink. I assume this is your worst nightmare if you don't like bits of, like if you're dunking a biscuit and you get the bottom bit. I'm not saying I prefer it. I'm just saying I don't mind it. Oh, it smells so nice. If only we had smell-o-vision and you'd be able to just sniff your screen. Can anyone smell peach? If I hold this out, can anyone smell peach? Hello there, Mark. Hello there. Welcome back, Dread. Is Boba Fett in there? That would have been awesome if I just cut a little hole and put Boba in. This is inspired by that Boba Fett build. For those of you that aren't in the know, we got the Boba costume from the new CMF, and I made a Boba Fett Boba costume, and then made Boba Fett's Boba costume a Boba Fett inspired car for the Boba costume to ride around in. And that's why I wanted to try Boba. Never had it before. Let me just get a bit of the peach iced tea. Make sure it tastes as good as it smells. Oh, wait. There's hints of strawberry in that. It's really nice. Oh, that is nice. There's a hint. Yeah, I'm tasting the strawberry. So it's got brewed black tea, bursting boba. What is boba, by the way? Is it just like a little jelly that you put juice in it? Oh wait, the boba has strawberry juice. There's 5 times as much peach as there is strawberry. I'm tasting like berries. Is there peach juice? Apple juice? Wait, hold on. No, there isn't. Strawberries listed twice. Oh, strawberry juice. What's strawberry juice concentrate? That's probably stronger. There's 0.6 strawberry juice, 0.5 peach juice, and 0.5 apple juice. There's actually more strawberry. It is really nice though. Got a Lego set from Smith's today. Awesome. Which one? All right, this could be a problem. The balls are getting stuck. What if I, oh, I popped it. No, I popped it. Oh, that's like strawberry syrup. That was nice. Oh, all right. What if I can I pull one of you out to have a look? Nope, it's not working. I'm going to try and grab one without drinking the whole thing. Here we go. I got it. It's in my mouth, so it's gone. You know what it's like? It's like grape skin. I wonder if boba just like someone tried to recreate grapes and they ended up. It's like the skin of a grape. If you've ever bit a grape in half and then eaten the middle, which I have done, it's like that. That's a very odd texture. Why did I put the bag on the floor? Now I've got to get it again. So, let's get on to Boost. I would recommend the boba. Peach boba with strawberry balls. That was nice. That is very nice, actually. The texture of the bursting boba balls disturbs you. Yeah, that's fair. I can see that annoying a load of peeps. The power of the brick. What brick is the power brick? This is the power brick. So this is basically what Boost is all about. This brick right here, which I don't know if I have the batteries for. I also didn't even think about the batteries needed for this, so that's going to be fun. If only you could charge it. I'm hoping my rechargeable batteries will fit inside. This is the brick that everything is built around. We've got 5 builds, I think, with this set, and all of it is on the app. So there is an app that I have on this device called Lego Boost, and that's what we're going to be using for the instructions today. They haven't put them online because they're just not available online. I thought the stream was frozen for a second. I paused the stream. Oops. 71868. I'll bring that up in a second. How many Boba Fett's do I have? Let's see. I have Empire, Return, Prototype, and I'm not counting duplicates. I have a load of Empire and a load of Returns. I've then got Boba in his robes, Boba when he puts on the suit, when he comes out, when he steals it from Mando, basically, and he's got the grey torso on. Then the fully black Boba, the armorless Boba, Boba costume Boba. That's a different variation. I don't have any festive Bobas. Young Boba, I do have. I have Young Boba, and I technically have a Clone Wars style for the Young Boba, so 10? I'm going to go with 10 different types of Boba Fett minifigures. Not half bad. What was that number? 71868? Was that right? 71868. Oh, this is one of the sets that I love the look at. Love the look of. But it's on back order. It went on back order straight away. The transforming Dragon Mech, which would be interesting to see if it is Wildfire's or if they've done a role reversal and this is actually Kai's, because Kai's bike or Wildfire's bike. Wildstyle is this Lego movie. Wildfire's bike was hijacked by Kai in the first wave. Oh, look at that ice monster though. That does look good. Kai bike. Great build. It's the one with the mech. The massive one. Kind of it would be like the rocket or some sort of booster, wouldn't it? Kai's what? Kai's Mech Storm Rider. I could have put in Kai's Mech. This is Wildfire's Mech Storm Rider. And Kai uses it in like one scene and Kai gets the Lego set. This is outrageous. This is unfair. How could Wildfire get a Mech Storm Rider and it be given over to Kai? Unbelievable. It's unacceptable. That's for sure. I have sorted these parts. We've verified that they're all here. So we've got black elements, our light and dark greys, white, orange, colourful. But I don't know what I'm going to need yet. So let's power up the app. Here we go. This is, it's cool if I sit it flat. It does need a clean. Let's just give it a little wipe down. Maybe that's the glare. Yeah, because that's all right. Don't know what I pressed. Didn't mean to do that. Let's start with the first build, which is some sort of fan on the back of it. That's the one we want. Enable settings, Bluetooth and microphone. This is something that we said, I'm just going to be enabling these settings. This is something that we said was weird about the smart brick. It has a microphone. Lego toys with a microphone is a little concerning because they explicitly say it's not for data collection. It's for a future enhancement. And we didn't see anything with this that I know of for a future enhancement. All right, let's see if we can load this back up again. Now that we've enabled them in settings. Come on. Yes, the first one. Oh, I think these are different ones. We've done that now. What happens if I hit that button? So those settings have been enabled. Come on. What am I missing? What am I missing? What is it? You've been turning the full-size Anduril mock on Rebrickable into a broken Narsil. Oh, that would look sick. Full size. Oh, can't stop doing the He-Man. I have the power. Oh, that looks like a good movie, the new Masters of the Universe. So you're locked. That's totally the toilet seat element. That lock symbol is 100%. They use it for hanging art pieces, but it's definitely the toilet seat. So, yes, you've been enabled. And then I'm pressing way too many buttons. This app is going to break. And then what do I do? How do I go? How do I get through? Maybe this is settings. Let's back out of this. Maybe I didn't even need to do that. Yes, back out of this. Is there another back button? Back out. Whoa. Okay, so this is like what we can build. This is... Oh, wait, there you go. This is what we can build. And I kind of want to start off with this. This is meant to be the intro to it. But it's not playing nice. So we might have to skip this one. In your own time, we've enabled that in settings. So that takes us back that way. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's settings. Oh, wait. Do I have to pair up to this brick? Is that what it's telling me to do? Hello there, Amila. Hello there. Funny build request. All Bobas in a cup and make a Boba Fett Boba. I don't think I've got a cup big enough. Even a pick-a-brick cup wouldn't fit. But that would look cool with a load of different colored transparent studs or translucent studs. I just popped 2 or 3 there. It's quite nice. I can see the appeal because you're drinking something, but it is like little syrupy shots of another flavor. The tea was very strawberry. I don't know if 1 or 2 of them had popped in transit. A lot of the other cans on the shelf with this one looked pretty beat up. But it's really nice. You have a brick-built Book of Boba mega figure. Out to the helmet sets. Nice. Also matching Jodo Cast custom. Jodo Cast. Is that, what's the name of the Mandalorian from the Old Republic? Is that Jodo Cast? Or is Jodo one of the comics peeps? Who was Jodo Cast? No, the Old Republic. Wait, I've spelled Republic wrong. Old Republic. There we go. Was... I shouldn't put Old Republic. I should put KOTOR because I assume there's others in Ordo. That's who I'm thinking of. Wrong. Mando. Jodo. It's Ordo. Canderous Ordo. That's a Sing minifigure. We need to see that. What's going on with you? Come on. I want to build. Let me build. Why can't we build? You can see why this went out. So, how do... It wanted Bluetooth. I can't help but feel like there's some setup that I missed here. And I need to connect with it first. All right, let's back out. Let's back out all the way. Does it let me start with any of the others? It does actually. I can do the first one first. That one's got an exclamation mark at the bottom. I don't know why. I don't know why that bottom one is shiny. That was flashing orange a second ago. How do I select the brick? What's the piggy bank in the helmet? I don't want Lego life. There's a cat. Oh, what was? Oh, I can move it. Oh, wait. There's extra builds. Yes. Yes, we'll get onto the extra builds in a second. Now, that portal probably takes me through to lego.com. I pressed it, though. No, these are even more builds. Oh, there's 2 builds. 3 builds. I can't count. And a little roller coaster. Suppose I can create my own builds as well on here. We got a piano. That would be cool. All right, why doesn't it want us to do this? We've accepted these. We've enabled them. Yes. They are enabled. Why is it not doing anything? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why? Why can't we? Let me just search it. What's up with the start? Oh, wait. Enabling settings. Okay, so I just Googled this and it seems that you have to have Bluetooth turned on. Also, hold on. Also, Wi-Fi is turned off. Why did I... Oh, I know why I turned off Wi-Fi. It's because it kills the phone. So many apps on here. This is my old one with a Tiny Death Star. So I've got to turn this on. It buzzed. By pressing the green button. I'll be honest, I don't think we got batteries. There we go. Insert batteries into the Move hub. Thanks, Lego. That's really helped me. I know exactly where these batteries are. What? I assume it's on the bottom. There's a screwdriver bit there. First, let's see. It's doing something. It's doing something, chat. Let me get a stand so that I can get rid of that glare easily. What's it doing? Why is it doing something? Maybe raising it would also help see it. Oh, look, it's me. I can see myself in it. All right, either way, there's going to be a little bit of glare. As long as we can both see it, it's cool. Let me get a screwdriver. What's it doing? Moon, I'd love to know. I don't know. It keeps doing things. Keep an eye on it, chat, while I get a screwdriver. And I'll try and get some batteries in this. Hopefully I've got the ones it needs. Otherwise, this is going to be interesting. We could still build it, surely, without batteries on the inside. Turn this stream into a mobile one while I run out and get some batteries. Let's not. All right. This screw's the easiest one to come undone. So let's do this one first. I should continue Sonic Prime. Oh, this is good. So, AAAs. I don't have any AAAs, but I do need 4 AAAs. Tinks, if you are watching, I summon thee! He-Man style. Going to be appearing not through the door behind, but through a port on the side. If you could run us 6 AAAs. Hold on a second. Is this thing going to make boba tea for me? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At that point, why not do one of the big chunky batteries? Why not? I've got an electric violin that uses those big chunky batteries. And surely that would be easier than 6 AAAs. Probably not far off the power as well, unless they needed it. Unless there's a specific reason. And that is what this whole chunk is, just the batteries to power the thing. Now this could also have been made flat, like a phone battery, and that could have had some of the added a brick's width to it. Did I lock this? Hello. We were blocking you from coming in. Have you got the goods? 6. Look, it's crazy. 2 on one side, 2 on the top, and 2 on the other side. It's a whole block of them. There are some in the drawer downstairs if we don't have them up here. Yeah.
Or was it triple A's?
6 triple A's, yeah.
AAAs.
Thank you. There's the first 2. 2 on top, 2 in the side. I genuinely don't think there's anything I have ever had that's taken 6 triple A's. That's 6, 7. Let me just double check. 1 second. There isn't a 7th, is there? Hopefully not. Imagine if this pulls out and there's another. You could probably get another stack of these. You could get 9 more triple A's in here. Let's not jinx that. What's up with the app? What are you doing? So it just keeps telling me to turn it on. I think you need to have it on for the whole system to work. So let's try some more of this. I do want to play some more Sonic games. I've watched literally a couple episodes of Sonic Prime. I need to get back round to watching that. Actually, we're making our way through our list. So we're watching them out of order, I know, but they are so good. We watched Daredevil through before the new season that just came out, season 2 of Reborn Again, or Born Again, Reborn Again, and then we watched Jessica Jones. We're at the finale now. We're on to the finale of Luke Cage. We've got 1 episode to go of season 1, and then after Luke Cage, we're gonna watch. I think we're going to watch Iron Fist and then Defenders. Oh no, Punisher. Punisher's next because we forgot about Punisher. Then we're watching Iron Fist. Then we're watching the Defenders. All kind of out of order, but because season 1 slots into season 2, timeline-wise, I'm cool. I grew up on the Clone Wars. I don't watch things in timeline order. I'd rather the story be coherent. So we're watching them a bit out of order. We've also got... What else have we got on our list? There's a Prime show. We watched Spider-Man Noir. That was amazing. That was really cool. The Django helmet would be really hard. Oh, what the Mando for the Old Republic one? That would be impossible. I'd have to use a new head mold, a new helmet mold for that one. So yeah, Sonic Prime is on our list. I actually am going to try and convince Tinks to watch through that, but we got so much more. Oh, Good Omens. That's what we've added as well, because I watched the first season of that just me. So we're going to watch through that together. There's so many good shows though. There's so many good shows. You can make a laundry machine work with that amount of batteries. You actually can. You can. It wouldn't probably, it might finish a load. That might be it. But yeah, 6 is crazy. If I get a Lego Sonic set with Sonic, already got a Lego Sonic set with Sonic. Noir Spider was good. Nick Cage is crazy. He is good in it. Spider Noir. Do you want to try some boba as well? No, it is nice.
The kitchen for getting it all moved. To get your dad to help me. There you go.
Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this 5 is a double. Thank you. Enjoy the stream. We have our batteries. Let me cut this open. I like how these batteries are paired up, because speaking of needing 6 batteries, I usually need them in 3s. Even this display has 3 AA's. They're the rechargeable ones I've got. These aren't rechargeable, I'm afraid, but we have our bat trees. Bats don't grow on trees except for these bat trees. 1. Come on, count along now. 1, 2. Oh, they're so stiff as well. These have barely been used. This kit is almost good as new. There's no yellowing going on. There's no damaged bricks. It's really, really great condition. 6. All right, this battery block is now live and heavy, heavier than a weighted brick, which weighted bricks are decently heavy, which always surprised me because weighted bricks, I did a little dive into them. I was going to get some for the channel, but sand is heavier. In the same volume as a weighted brick, sand is heavier, and that's inside of Lego bricks. I had to calculate the volume of a Lego brick, which isn't impossible to do, and Let's unlock this. All right. Oh, it lit up. It lit up. Please don't explode. We've set fire to Mustafa. Please wait. I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it to wake. Connect the external motor. See, I don't know what the external motor is. Will I recognize it? This looks like a motor. And it wants us to connect it on this side. I have got experience with power functions. Connect the distance sensor. Now, is this the tiny one? So this is a distance and color sensor. Impressive. I think the smart brick only has a color sensor. Oh, there we go. Probably shouldn't shine this in your eyes. Oh, and now we can play. It's built like Scratch, where we have a little wait, are we not going to build the car? So on play, it goes forward. That's this motor here. Can we play it again? I don't know what the term. Wait, how's it turn? Oh, this thing's smart. This thing's smart. Why are we drowning, Sonic? Not the Old Republic Mando, the Django helmet. The Django helmet? What Django helmet? Oh, for the full Django armor, or having a Lego helmet that fits. Yes. Not going to be the easiest. So, that's... I know how that works. I don't have enough desk space, but what about building the actual thing? We haven't built this yet. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is what I wanted. These are the instructions I wanted. None of that, just go forward, turn, bend left, bend right. Getting free Lego must feel really good. Oh, for the World Cup. Yes. Yes, that was a good build as well. Check out tomorrow's video to see more of that. All right. So we didn't need to connect this yet. I don't think it will get in the way. Oh, and we got a little propeller. Ah. I don't know if this is really I feel like this is just a starter build. I think we just get straight onto one of the big ones. I want to do the robot. We've done that. The motors work now. Let's turn off, power off, shut down. It looks, hey, look at that. We unlocked the second one, which looks the same. Maybe we can do more. That's meant to be an easy one. Let's do the robot. So, are you going to tell us how to build the robot, or are you going to tell us... Okay, we broke that down. Look at that. Easy. That was quick. Do I think the playsets will ever be Lego Insider Awards? Oh, I think if Smart Play continues, there will be some. So there's two answers. Playsets, obviously we're not talking Smart Play. I'm thinking Smart Play will be some bag 2. Okay. Smart Play might have some Insider Awards. That would be interesting to see. But also, Insider Awards are typically for the parents buying sets, the way they're display sets. But Sonic have given Badnicked. And we've also got like the Badnick display set. But I mean like polybags. Polybags have been Insider Awards. That's probably the closest we've got so far. I should bag up these more often. Hold on, this could either be really difficult to find that one piece I want, or really easy because there's less mess on the desk. Everything needs a bag. But I don't think a full playset. We've got playset gift with purchases. Never say never. Playset gift with purchases are what we normally get every May 4th. This year we didn't. Wait, what was the big gift with purchase for Star Wars this year? Why can't I remember it? Last year we got the clone battle pack. A few years ago we got the droid battle pack. What was the equivalent this year? Oh, the Darksaber set. Thank you. Wolf of the Wolves then. That's the one. Yeah, I suppose we do get... See, the Darksaber set was not a play set. We tried swinging it around. And the hilt kept breaking. It kept popping apart. That's not orange. That's the orange bag. So many of those parts. And a brick separator as well. And then a blue brick. I wouldn't mind seeing certain play sets. I suppose, like the Lord of the Rings. The little Lord of the Rings gift with purchase. Could we see that in ideas? Is that something that we'd want to see in ideas? Let me move the brick out the way. We'll connect that at the end. We'll worry about that when it's needed. One by two. Use. And this is for the robot that's on the poster as well. For those of you that missed that at the start. Could be a fun build. Yeah, it could be interesting. It could be very interesting to see if they start giving out playsets. I think the more Lego do it with gift with purchases as well, the more Lego give out playsets as exclusive gift with purchases, they are losing customers. They're losing customers that would have spent a little money to do that, and are now, instead of shopping through Lego, shopping through other stores and eventually not buying Lego sets at all, which is the extreme. Obviously most of us are still going to be building with Lego. I don't tend to buy too many Lego sets compared to the last. There was a patch. There was last year. I did get quite a few sets, and actually the year before I think I got more. I just ended up showing less. But this year so far, I feel like I just haven't bought a Lego set. And it's because I've been buying a lot of the smaller kits, battle packs, and the taxi, the city taxi we picked up. But I feel like I haven't been picking up, I haven't picked up a single set over £100. Have I? Have I? Is that a lie? No. Because I have parted out the Razor Crest. I don't think I've picked up a pricey set over... What's the most expensive set I've got this year? 30-ish pounds? And yes, it adds up. It adds up. You throw the magazine in there, I've still spent hundreds, but normally I've spent like thousands by this point. Hello there, Bevel. Right, what have I missed? Where's this tile? Maybe it's better to line these out at some point. I'm building the Lego Boost set. So this is a robot that can walk, and honestly, with how many batteries we put in it, I bloody hope it can talk. If this thing can't talk, what are we charging it for? Are those 6 batteries going to run a lifetime, or am I going to have to swap them out next week? Because that's not even a pack of rechargeable AAAs. That's like 2 packs of rechargeable AAA batteries we've just put into this thing. What have... Yes, got that. Sadly, just missed out on the set. Ordered from Lego. What set's this? Wait, what set's this? The Darksaber. Actually ordered from Lego, but your purchase got cancelled. I've seen a lot of people have gift with purchases, or especially in the first minute of them being put online, some people have stayed up for sets that they then haven't got because one way or another Lego have had to cancel the order, which sucks. It sucks because there's also not a lot Lego can do. They can't just give out a ton of the gift with purchases because they're made in limited quantity. I don't know, limited quality as well. After the Clone Trooper gift with purchase, Lego gift with purchases just aren't at the same standard playsets are. Maybe that's why it's a gift with purchase, because there were issues with the pilot droid in the droid pack. The arms of the clones all seem to be misaligned or not printed too greatly. I mean, they're decent. They're decent at first glance, but they're not Lego quality. They're not Lego quality for a battle pack. So maybe that's what determines them being gift with purchases. Outside of Star Wars, I don't see any other IP having a gift with purchase like that. Marvel's had like a Taxi, but that's really only for a specific set, not a general gift with purchase. I think any other IP would have sets as an insider's rewards, and that would be the playset that we get. That would work. Who do I think is the most iconic Jedi? Ooh, Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon. There you go. There's an answer that not many people would give. I think Qui-Gon. I think Qui-Gon wasn't around long enough to stain his reputation. So it's almost a cheat answer. Because Kenobi got old, Yoda started to give up. And Qui-Gon was the only one that really fought to the end. Maybe a few other Jedi you could throw in, but no one as well known as Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon's when I think of Jedi, I think best of the best, who I'd want to be as a Jedi, Qui-Gon. Halfway there with a hair. Just need the green saber. Disney? Fancy sending a green saber our way? I would love that. One of the play ones they use aboard what they used on the cruiser and what they sometimes pull out for the parks. That's the sort of saber I want. Nothing combat ready. Just one that looks really good and lifelike. Need more Lego pillars. Do you need more Lego pillars, or do you need more Lego bricks to make pillars? Because I think the Lego brick, hot opinion, what's it called? Hot take. That's the one. Hot take. I missed the plate. I think Lego bricks need to be in more sets. I get so excited when I see a Lego brick although I've just caught out the Razor Crest, I get so excited seeing Lego bricks in Lego Star Wars sets because they basically don't exist. It ought to be there, but it isn't. I want to see more Lego bricks in Lego sets. Most of my bricks are probably about 20 years old. Whoa, 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 whoa! There we go. Add pop-up and everything. Think of buying the 2025 Death Star with 38 figs. You don't know how you're going to display them without cracks? Oh, well, I don't think you'd have too much worry of the minifigures cracking, as long as you're not stressing them out. As long as you're displaying on them as long as you're displaying them on official Lego pieces, you shouldn't have to worry about cracks. Only the older Lego colors have issues with that sort of thing. I mean, there is always that worry, I suppose, of Lego switching up what they're using. Oh, here we go. Where's this motor going? We don't know yet. Because Lego have always done this, added more parts before securing it down. Is this necessary? Could I do this on the actual build Lego? Does this have to be done now? Does it have to? Yeah, even the dark red ones for the new Death Star, the legs should be fine going down on just a 1x2. As long as the stud's got the Lego logo, I'd say. So everyone panicking about cracks now on their minifigures. Yeah, it hasn't been a problem with Lego figures for a while. Some figures do come off the batch and they're a bit dodgy, but as long as you bought the set through Lego, then no worries about, or not even bought the set. As long as you've scanned the QR code on the front of the instructions, I wouldn't worry about picking up a pair of legs if they do crack. You just have to send a photo across if they ask for it and get your replacement legs. I've seen so many people get banned for abusing that service recently. Lego really said, no, we'll wait off and just ban them all at once, Fortnite style. Kinda crazy how many people just got banned from the replacement parts. They keep a track record. Love that you have the Death Star with no cracks on your figures. Nice. So insider rewards are kind of like imperfect sets. I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but I do think there's some truth to that. I feel like they're not imperfect sets, but they're just sets that Lego couldn't get up to their standard. Lego have a very high standard. Let's make that clear. Despite the little misprints and everything slipping through, Lego do have a very high standard when it comes to their sets. So if something isn't up to scratch, yeah, maybe they make it a gift with purchase. Maybe they release it as an insider reward, and that would make sense. What is this for? What, we've got the motor here. This is clearly the legs or the wheels. What is this for? Minas Tirith is finally on its way. Enjoy. That's going to be a cracking build. If it looks anything like R1, that's going to be an awesome set. Dare I say, it might look a little bigger than R1. Just a little bit. Not much bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Why have we got 3 different builds we're working on? Okay. And they go on the side. Why couldn't we have just put them there from the get-go? Come on, Lego. I don't like this side build business. I'd rather add it to the pile. I'm going to pour out the orange plates because we seem to be using everything orange. So, all saying that, we've got a lot of white and blue. Very colourful. I love that. Love a colourful build. If you leave the minifigures assembled on the same place for a long time, they have cracks on their feet. So maybe you should play with them a little bit more. Not everyone has the time to play with their minifigure collection. But perhaps when you're dusting, take them off, wiggle them around. Take them off the display, put them back on. It is usually the temperature. If you've got a room that varies a lot in temperature, then they might crack due to any of the plates expanding. But I think Lego's gotten pretty good with their recipe now. Whoever they're getting the pellets from has managed to try to reduce that as best they can. Hold on. Technic pins are in the Technic bag, not in the black bag. That's why I can't find them. And this is what, the arms? Maybe the arms are what the motor's for. And they can move up and down. Oh yeah, there is a 1x2 element. Well said, Bevel. I can't remember the number for it. I don't expect anyone else to know the number for it. But the panel that has the back bit and then a little bit in the middle, sometimes they use them on mechs. That piece is really good for displaying figs. It also relies on the hip friction. And I suppose with any, there's not a big chance of the minifigure legs cracking. There's probably about the same chance of minifigure legs being split apart on that. Not a lot. Lego probably have to state it somewhere. I suppose they would have to state it if there was a big chance of the minifigures breaking or anything happening to them. It would be at the front of the instruction manual. Using minifigures for play may result in damage or I suppose most people do display them, then find the cracks. Not playing with minifigures may result... Oh, we got a cannon! We got a cannon. What are we looking for? Is that a blue... Is that a blue pin or a dark bluish grey? Because we have blue ones. We don't have dark bluish grey ones, though. And no ×2, no? You're not tricking us with a ×2? Hopefully not. Thanks for hanging, Ninjago fan. Have all the officers sitting in the rooms. So, seats. That's something I do want to say about seats. Lego seats always have the studs on the bottom of the figures, which that kind of worries me. I've not had any minifigures crack from sitting down on seats. So it shouldn't worry me. I know that's something I shouldn't be worried about. But is that brown or is that grey? No, that one's definitely grey. I do worry still that minifigures with their feet on seats, there's gotta be a better way of doing it. Having the studs on the back of the seat and then pushing those through. Maybe it's because MIDI scale figures, MIDI legs, don't have the space on the back for the seat. So they'd have to be clipped on the front. That way you can get both down. But we didn't have MIDI legs by the time... When Lego come out with seats, we barely had any of the minifigure parts we have now. And now we've just got a ton of them. So I wonder why that was. Weather changes pretty often. Open windows, yeah, they all contribute to the... Maybe investing in a display case where you can seal it. Having a little look at an airtight display case for your prized possessions. And then, yeah, whenever you dust weekly, even monthly, if you take your minifigures off and then put them back on, that should help them to adjust. Just take them off for... Lego shouldn't need that long. I would say an hour, but I would also recommend that you find someone who studies that field and get a better accurate reading from them. But yeah, if you just take them off, let them rest for a bit, and then put them back on your display, that should heavily reduce the cracking. You can see as many minifigures cracking. Imperfect might be too strong. Where's that 1x3? There you are. It's actually really easy. Compared to how I thought it'd be, it's really easy having all the Lego bricks bagged up and then pulling what I need from one. There you go. That's the Technic element. This has a stud on it. And I feel like this is where the motor would be. That's actually really cool because it's got a gap in the middle. Can you use this for some sort of gearbox with a hole in the middle and then both parts turn freely anyway? Oh, hold on. It does go through. Oh, wait. I feel like I'm missing some Technic pins to clip this down. Did I forget about two? Yes. When? When were those Technic pins there? Because the only time we've used Technic pins maybe when we clipped it down, the only time we use Technic pins is when we put the sides on. But that was on a side build, so we wouldn't have had the pins for this. And that's going to rotate something. Okay. Okay. Keeping an eye on that. 2x3 with a rounded side. Thinking of not putting them on studs. Instead, you'll buy 38 of that element. Yes. It sounds like a lot, but if you are worried about that sort of thing, it's a worthy investment. It is cool. Or do not, yeah, don't display them. Do not buy the expensive figures. I mean, Lego at the end of the day is for play more than it is for display. So perhaps not having the minifigures displayed at all. What you could do is display them in a memory box or something. Just get a bit of blue tack on their back and pin them to it, or don't stud them down. Get a bit of blue tack. That's a good idea. And blue tack them down to tiles, because the UCS sets, I've noticed it with the UCS Sail Barge. Most of the top of that is just flat. It's just tiles. It's some jumpers as well, but a lot of tiles. And you could get some blue tack to tack down some figures, and then you literally never have to worry about the minifigures cracking from that. There's nothing in the studs to crack. I really want to plug this in and just watch it go round, but I do think we need that scratch-based coding side for it to do anything. And that goes round with it all. Okay. There's a lot of technique in this, but I don't know what you'd expect. Some technique in the grey, some technique in the Technic bag. Yep, I definitely sorted these parts. Instead of 38, 100. Oh, yes, future-proof. Because then, if it's better to need them and have them than need them and have them. No, have them and not need them. What's the saying? It's better to need... No, it's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them. I think that's it. You know the saying. One of them's better, one of them's not. It's better to buy 100 if you can afford it. Maybe 100's pretty steep. Are you going to get 3 Death Stars a year? If you're not buying 3 Death Stars a year, maybe get 50 of them and then put your prize figs on there. And then the cockpits as well. Most cockpits are told out. They either have a seat so you can stud down the figure, or they're told out so that you can just add a figure loosely in there. We did it with the Y-Wing with Wedge. We had the cockpit told off so that you could slide a figure in, locks it in place with a cockpit, and then you don't have to worry about studs. More of the 4x4s. Only 3 a year. Yeah, only 3. It's not like it's the most expensive Lego Star Wars set ever. Yeah, true that. Take a picture and display the picture. It's like with Funko Pops. There are people out there that just like the idea of having them, so they'll display them on the side without the window because it's the clearest image. I always find that amusing. Yeah, I went to try that at one point because it takes up the least space as well. But at that point, you might as well put them into storage because you can't see them. Keep out the ones you want. I need to get a bit more space for my Funkos. I think if I just knock down a few of the walls and like building to the neighbor's house, make that a Funko display. When I run out of room, I don't know where I'd go afterwards. And then grey, okay. Wait, is that the head? Is that the head? And this is going to connect to the legs, and that could be the arms, because I don't know if the arms move. It'd be really cool if they do, but it'd also be a lot of technique and a lot of thinking that I'm not sure how much thought went into these heads. This app is the early days of the Lego Builders app. You can see it's a 2D model, so it's not a 3D model, but you can zoom in, interact with it, reset it. This is early. Okay, can we not reset? Is it because we rotated the build? Yeah. So it's telling us the build is rotated. How far can we zoom? Is that life size? No, it's a little bit bigger than life size. It does feel like early days of the Lego Builders app. What I should have done is seen if these instructions are on the Lego Builders app. They don't have any of the stuff we need on there. I don't think they are, because I don't know how these instructions were made. All right, this is the top half, and that connects onto this brick, which is the base and bag 3. So I guess you go aside now. We're done with you. Goodbye. Please don't fall. And now this is the base. That's where the wheels are, and that's where the pins clip in. If you need to swap out the batteries, that's handy. We can just pop the pins out and replace the batteries. Although we are adding bricks to the battery bit. Awesome, enjoy. Yeah, hopefully we don't have anything that crosses there. This is a lot of slopes. All right, this is it, right? Nothing more. This just this covers the back. Covers the back. If we do need to pop it off to replace the batteries, the 6 AAAs, may I remind you, 6. What can 6 AAAs power? A lot. Oh, straight in. Wow. We are not messing around. So we could have, what I'm hearing, right? What I'm hearing is we're probably going to lock this in place. The pins are probably not all that important in terms of like, we could have just added plates on top. Extra bit of security. Who am I to complain? We could have put that in, then added these, then added that, and we'd still be where we are. Is that an easier process for anyone? Genuine question. I'm not trying to take the mick. Is that an easier process, building something to the side and then adding it on? Because I feel like the way my brain works, if I'm putting something to the side, it's like, okay, well, we'll come back later, and then 2 steps later, we're back. I just feel like it's trying to be helpful, but it's throwing us around. I don't find it helpful. It's confusing. That's what it is. Very confusing. Technic. Are you in the white bag or the Technic bag? The white bag it is. And because this character, this robot that we're building, it isn't Johnny 5, because that would mean they'd need the license for Johnny 5 and probably have to face the backlash from the way that movie's aged. I'm gonna say this is Steve 6, not Johnny 5. This is Steve 6 that we're building here. He's nice. Yeah, the texture, oh, there's a little grape skin floating there. And I'm also drinking the iced tea a lot quicker than I'm sucking up any of these balls. What if I like pop one, get some of that strawberry juice out? So what happens if you get left with balls? Do you just munch them like grapes? Or do you, I'm talking like we've got a room full of boba experts here. Whatever, you do what you want, but that's what I'm saying. I'm probably just gonna munch them. It's like when, actually it is like when you're dunking biscuits and you get that biscuity sludge. I would always scoop that out and eat that afterwards. Which, saying it out loud sounds weird. It is weird, but that's like the bit of biscuit that you didn't get. I do like a good old biscuit. All right, chat, favorite biscuits, go. What's your favorite biscuit? Mine's a digestive. I love a digestive. There are some fancy biscuits out there that beat it, and I can accept that. But for me, a digestive's where it's at. I've also noticed this should be threaded through, right? Going out the back. Chocolate hobnob. You know what? A chocolate digestive. Let me specify a chocolate, just a milk chocolate digestive. I love a dark chocolate. I'm trying to find the Jaffa Cake ones that have just come out. I like a little flavour. I like a little flavour on a biscuit, but I couldn't get used to it. If I had to pick a digestive to have, it would be a plain chocolate digestive. Maybe a little peanut butter on there. I'm a sucker for that. But a digestive's good. Hobnob. Hobnobs are also, if you get a biscuit box, digestives, hobnobs, they're almost guaranteed to be in there. Solid choices. Alongside, you got a few other popular ones. The custard cream is a classic. And then you've got the chocolate cousin, which is the bourbon. Cousin by adoption. No, not adoption. You know, like not blood relative, but they're very similar. Friend. The friend of the custard cream, not the cousin. There you are. It's going to be so cool to see this move around. And then, yes, the light sensor, which I feel like should go through here, but it does. Oh, it does fit. It could fit. Of course, we're adding a tile to this, because why would we add this to the build first? I've seen this tile. This is down here. Nope, that's a 1x2. Wait, it's a 2x4, that one. Knew I'd seen it. And then a bracket. Wait, it might actually go down here. It might just be pointing, he can't be pointing the wrong way. Maybe it can't be pointing the wrong way. That's wrong bag. It can't be, can it? Oh, that's the wrong bracket as well. We want a downside bracket, do we? Or is that... No, we don't. We want this bracket. On the top. Oh, they have it sticking out. That's why. And yeah, it does fit. It does fit. Wires all around the back as well. You know what would be awesome with this sort of mechanics? Wally. Wally. Forget about Johnny 5 or Steve 6 here. Wally would have been amazing with this sort of feature. Color sensor, so Wally can react. Especially with Eve. Eve would have like a green something on the torso. Mo would be too short, so that wouldn't work. Maybe the boot being brown, that helps as well. Maybe a little red bit on the back. So this one goes out to this side, which there is a D and a C. Is that right? Are you a C? You just have the Lego logo on you. C. I feel like this was the motor, which this is the motor. The motor went in the left side, and this went in the right side. And I'm sure we're going to hide you away somewhere. Now that you're out and about, oh look, we've got some axles that we can push under as well, as the instructions ask. And they tell us. They're not asking. Nothing polite about this app. And that's a little shoulder piece. Wait, that is to lock it in place. Oh, okay. So, there. It locks the wire in place underneath. I mean, we've still got all of this spare. Maybe we can fold this through what we don't need. It does want us to pull it quite a bit out. And it's motor in this side. Check. And sensor in the other. Wait, why aren't you? Oh, you're on the wire. Make sure you're not pressing it down on the wire. We don't want that. That's trouble that we're asking for. Can I attach Google to it or ChatGPT? I don't think I want ChatGPT anywhere near this. Google would be cool though. I suppose there's nothing stopping me wiring up a smart device to it. And like literally wiring up, because this runs on such a base level programming similar to that of Scratch. Fun fact, I was taught so I went uni for maths, but I had a coding course or a programming course in it. And I was taught by one of the founding members of the Scratch programming that most kids in the UK are taught in school, which was so interesting because I don't really like the whole Scratch jigsaw style of it. I was the kid that would just use a Python, which it had a little mode where you could replace the side with all the Python text for it, and I'd just run it through in Python. So basically all the work was, whilst the math graduate, well, we weren't graduates at that point, but whilst the course were putting together these jigsaws for coding, I was just there running through some wacky Python examples and that, and making it, basically being extra in that course. I loved it. It didn't feel like work, and I think that's what a load more programming classes need. They need a little bit more fun, and if you enjoy it, you can go really far. But also for those of you that don't enjoy it, it's long. Yes, it's very long. Oh, 1x2 on top. So I'm hoping that I'd be able to run. Well, I know I can sync this up to Python, so I can run my own commands. If I link it up to something like a bigger database, imagine what we could do. Imagine what we could do. You're working in Python, but you hate it. Too baked into C++. Oh, I had a mate that then went further into it, into coding and that. We took coding GCSE together, and he tried to do C++. Regret it. He regrets switching from Python because he had to unlearn everything we'd learned on Python, try to learn C++, which I assume is basically just C++, but I don't know if they've tried to simplify it or if they've made it even worse somehow. Oh look, little YouTube logo. Look at that. That's totally the... I know it's a play symbol for the start of the function. There we go. Totally a... No, come on. Totally a YouTube play logo. Do you think we could get this robot to subscribe to Master Mouldie? That is the first thing I want to do. Oh, this is reminding me of Bebot. We didn't have to put Bebot together. I don't know how many of you know about Bebot. Primary schools in the UK back in the day were run off Bebot. Bebot powered our IT rooms and our laptop trolleys. Bebot was so fun getting to program it. I was talking to Tinks actually about Bebot because we had a little advanced class where we actually run through a computer thing that we'd have to solve problems, like little maths problems. This is primary. This is like basic math problems, addition, subtraction, and I did multiplication. I don't know if that was for everyone. I still feel like it's pretty early on in that. Now we're on to the head. Let's get this guy talking. Steve 6. But yeah, Bebot was a classic. Bebot is probably why I'm so interested in stuff like this. Bebot was essentially a little bot. You could get different ones, but it was a bot that had buttons on top that you pressed and you'd go like forward, forward, left, and it would then, you press go, forward, forward, turn, forward, turn. It was the base level of anything remotely coding based. Like, it's as simple as you can get, but it was to understand instructions and stuff. They teach it to younger kids, and that is what we're making here. This is Lego Bebot. This is Lego Bebot. Yeah, if we get stuck, I'll have him on speed dial and he can fix whatever we've done. C++ is insane, way more powerful. C+ is nicer to learn. I haven't even learned C++. I love Python. I've got a comfort zone in Python. I tried HTML as well, and I'm kind of picking up because a lot of websites use HTML. Have I got the letters right for that? HTML. And it's fairly straight. I mean, compared to like C+ and Python, it is fairly straightforward. Some of the things that you can do with it are harder. I think it's same with everything. There's a base understanding, and then you realize that it can actually do quite a bit more. But Python's where it's at. I love a bit of Python. Where's one by... Ha! Yeah, so this boost system, you saw at the start of the stream, the easiest example of drag and drop, but I can pair this up to Python, get the code for it, and much like the smart brick, that's something that we should probably talk about. Lego security. Lego Dimensions was, when the game come out, everyone and their mate was sharing the little codes for the characters so that everyone could unlock all the levels. I think they unlocked most of the levels for everyone with a later update, but everyone could unlock everything. And all you had to do was download. You could get the contactless chips off. You can get them pretty cheaply off Amazon. And I'm seeing a similar thing with a smart play system, because all the minifigures that Lego are using are common. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. So many parents, and there are a few creators that have done it on YouTube as well, have got one smart brick playset and have just found online the codes. Lego have been taking these ones down a lot quicker than Dimensions. But they're out there, the codes for the characters, simple number spreadsheets, plugging them into these chips and running them as if they've got all of the characters. That was basically what Dimensions did. And this is similar in terms of something like Nintendo's Amiibo system has a high level of protection, and you actually have to like hack the system to get in. So there's all sorts of wrong. Lego don't have that. Lego don't have that sort of protection on these things. And that means if, like, I can run this off Python without jailbreaking it or anything. You can also, with the smart brick, use other tags and non-Lego entities essentially to set off the smart brick. And I'm sure there is an area of that where they're trying to find out what sounds the Pokemon makes already just by running an exhaustive list of these numbers off a spreadsheet onto these smart bricks. And I assume that there'll be an update for the brick after the sets are out. They won't leave it up to chance like that. Lego are smart. They might not have a lot of protection, but they're smart about it. And yeah, similar with this, we can plug this into Python, get it to do all sorts, get it to wake me up in the morning. Thankfully, I don't think this thing can climb onto beds. Otherwise, being attacked by this might set me off Lego at that point. If this is some Toy Story thing, I'm going to have to remove all 6 AAA batteries when I'm not using this in case it just stalks me around. I go out to buy the next Lego magazine and I just turn around to see this thing peeking around the aisle. This is creepy right now. This, and it's just, that's scary. But it's interesting to find how little Lego do to, like, Lego protect their IPs and protect certain bricks so well. But when it comes to electronics, they've got faith, and same with their instructions. Actually, instructions are out there for free. Any one of us, I've built more sets, I think, at this point, just through online instructions through Lego, than actually picking up a Lego set, which they do pay their designers handsomely. So, you know, they're getting paid for those instructions. But I think that as a base level is crazy. Lego are so confident that they're saying, you don't even need to pay for our instructions. Have the instructions for free. We know you're going to pay us because our bricks are so superior to everyone else's. That is cockiness. No matter how you see it. That's crazy confident, and it pays off. Like, there isn't a company that comes anywhere near what Lego is doing. I don't think there will be. Lego have the experience. They just don't have the experience with tech. They're new to it. They're tech babies. And maybe a partnership's in order. This is going here, isn't it? I'm not even going to flick to the next page. It's going there. I know it is. This could have been a little portion. This could have been a little side build on the instruction. It's harder to do on the app. It is harder to do that side build, but... Alright, Lego, you might have a point there. It's harder to do on the app because you've got the whole model of it. So maybe this is more of a side build. They've chosen to display it this way. Where is that 1x2 with the ball joint? Where is it? I've got the vertical one, not the horizontal one. Oh, is that it? Nope. 1x2 plate. 1x2 plate, 1x2 plate. Hey, there must be one of them. That was a hard one to find. Called it. Ball joint off to the side. Wait, but you're not symmetrical. Why are you not symmetrical? Hold on, why are you not symmetrical? What are we doing? Are we not doing the face here? Is the face going to be that way around? I thought we built it on its side. Build it on its side. Back it up. We do have the Technic that goes in. That's the face. Oh, this is the face at the front. Oh! So it is all brick built. This thing's going to be big. Bigger than I thought. Bigger than I realized when I set up this desk. I don't need a desk. I need a playpen for this. And not just this set either. All of the sets. Lego's getting too big. The moment I can't build any sets in a wave on this desk is the moment I just start streaming on the floor. That would be cool. If my back wasn't playing up, I'd love to do that. Feeling better than yesterday, but Not enough to be laying on the floor whilst I stream it. All right, orange on the inside. Maybe we get some studs on the outside. Maybe there's a pattern to that. I keep thinking we're going to slope up the sides. It's probably going to be a 1x1 and some plates across it. Or another plate on top. Wait, because we've got a little face in here. 2 eyes and that Technic pin of a nose. And now we've got bars on the outside. So neither of these are the face is what I'm getting off this. Neither side's a face because both sides have bits poking out all over the place. And then what's on top of you? 1x2. All right. And then more plates. Oh, I'm not following along. Even more plates. We're just plating the whole thing off. See, that looked like a face for a second. But neither side does. It's like the top of a face. This could even be a neck joint. But that pin's got to go into here. Oh, no, it doesn't fit in the bottom, so it has to go in the top. Yeah, that would fit as the head. Maybe there's a mouth. Let's see. I'm going to have to brush up on my Python for this. Because it has been a little while since I did anything in Python. The good thing was, so between GCSE and uni, I had, how long was that? That was literally like 2 years, wasn't it? 2 years between it that I weren't doing it, and I graduated a few years ago. But since then, I have dabbled in a bit of Python, more HTML, but a tiny bit of Python. I hope I'm saying the name of the other one right, and I'm not confusing it for another thing. It doesn't sound right. This is definitely the face. I think the bars are there just to throw us off. We're going to have something hanging down from it. All right. Second bag open. Half these parts I don't think we'll need because there are 5 main builds into this. Hopefully the white doesn't throw off the exposure on the camera. Woohoo! Should have looked at that first. And ultimately a tray with dividers is perfect. But some of these bags are empty. Okay. No, now I'm even more confused. I don't see what this ball joint's for. Everything else is starting to line up except for that ball joint. Is there a secret weapon in there? Is that why Lego want us to clip a microphone? The Lego want us to hide a microphone in this set as well as on the device. Lego currently can listen in to everything I'm saying, so I hope they're taking this and using this to improve. No, don't go to sleep. Keep listening. No sleeping. No sleeping on the job. My phone is not getting paid. Maybe I'll pay it with a phone case, because if I'm going to be using it for this, I need it to stay in tip-top condition. Can't be throwing it around and breaking it. This phone is, how old is this phone? This phone is, at least, an easy 5 years old. An easy 5 years old. Maybe a little bit older than 5 years. So if you do want to run the app, it is going to have to be on a phone that's at least 5 years old. I think it might be even more than 5 years old. Bare minimum 5 years, because Lego stopped support for this ages ago. Not as long, actually 5 years ain't that long, but support stopped probably closer to 10 years ago, and it's just not compatible with any of the new devices. Just like Tiny Death Star, gone but never forgotten. Oh. No. I've dropped one. Ah. Where are you going? You're going in here, aren't you? You're going in here. You only look like you're 3 apart. I think you're 4 apart. Oh, do you go... Wait, are you going in the front? You're sticking out the front. Almost got me there. Definitely a side build that is putting in the same step. There's one eye. These are not eyes. Wait, these are not eyes. No matter. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. We could get some domey pieces here. We could get like some weird cone on the front here. That could be an eye. Maybe the mouth is held in with a ball joint that then clips on top, covering this up. This is the back of the head. Nope, we got gears. Wait a second. What? These gears don't make sense. No. No, they don't. Kind of. Wait, did we say that this could clip? No, it can't clip that way. It has to clip that way round. Can the gears reach the bottom? Not like that, they can't. Not like that, they definitely can't. Where are the gears? Grey, right? So I bet they're in the grey bag. Which is what I would say if I was putting money on it, because there they are. And then these are free to rotate. They rotate the eyes though. And I still don't think one of them... Wait. Is that legal? Is that Lego legal? Yeah. It is legal because the gears can, when the teeth are lined up... Oh, I just had it. They can slot through. There you go. They slot through on their own accord. They don't need to be forced apart or spread in any way. So nice to see that it is a legal technique. And oh, get rid of the ads. Goodbye, go away. Yes, there we go. And then we're sloping off the top. This would move the eyes, but it also wouldn't move anything because there's no way to connect it to the neck. If this connects like so, oh, we could have some more gears, but then as this rolls round, kind of make them pointless, unless this to keep the eyes the same weight. Now, they don't specify about lining up the gears with each other. In fact, I don't think you really can line up the gears with each other. They're just out of sync. Oh yeah, that's a 2x. But I've tried to line them up as best I can, because I think when you tilt one eye and make it look angry, make it look upset, the other eye is going to move with it. It's something that's used in a lot of puppets. And after building the Mantellian Savrip, I've been really into looking at how puppets are put together. And how other people make puppets as well. And that's the sort of thing that connecting them together, kind of in a way, I suppose Lego hasn't really done it for anything. A lot of puppets will have one limb joined to the other. I tell you what has had it that we've seen recently, yesterday's stream, with a Micro Galaxy Squadron. Not gears, but just a thin bit of plastic running through the Micro Galaxy Squadron figures makes one leg and one arm move the other one. I think the legs are connected by the hip. But the arms, there's a bit of plastic that runs all the way through that acts as those gears so that when left arm goes up, right arm goes up. Same here, when left eye tilts, we're assuming these are eyes, whatever it is, when one moves, the other moves, and there's no way you could connect the gear between them because when one goes one direction, the other goes the other direction. You couldn't line them up like that because it would break the system. You'd burn out the motor before it even moves, or probably burn out the gears. Wear them down enough. Oh, look how smooth that is. 1x8s. Where are the 1x8s? I don't see any 1x8s. That's because I wasn't looking. They're right in front. But they were literally both right there. If Herbie doesn't do this in the new Fantastic Four set, I'm going to be really disappointed. Knowing Herbie doesn't do this, I'm going to be really disappointed. What about the ears? No. Okay. Ball joint connector. Maybe this is a bag we should have poured out. I don't see the difference between half of these pieces. That's one black blur. There's a phone in here. There's quite a few Technic pieces, actually. Wait, is it black or is it grey? It's black. Nope, not seeing it. No, unless it's... Oh, is this you? No. Probably doesn't help that it's quite a smoky plastic. I'm going to have to pour it out. I'm going to have to get this one out as well. Now that I know it's black and not grey, let's have one more look in here. Yep, it's in here. Found it. There we go. Oh, too slow. And then, where are you connecting to? Oh, rubber band as well. That means we're going to need that at one point. Do you just not connect? All right, Herbie, let's see what else you've got on the side. Wait, the white and the blue are perfect for Herbie. I'm going to grab two of them so that we've got one for both sides. I don't know why Lego dropped this, so I'm going to do my digging after building this. But I do think Lego and tech is not something that a lot of people pair together. Even I, after building this, I still wouldn't think Lego and tech. I think play sets. And they've started doing a lot of adult sets, which... Wait, these are dishes. These are eyebrows. Oh, eyebrows, of course. Of course they're eyebrows. It's not something I think I'm ever going to pair with Lego. Tech, even if Smart Play takes off, it's never going to be a tech company. Lego needs to keep play at the center of these things. This is great because the instructions are building the robot and then it teaches you something at the end. That's cool. So there's no like nose, mouth. It's all eye. Makes for a cute robot. 2x2. Yeah, I don't think there's much Lego can do about it. But they need to be able to add... What am I even looking for? Is it transparent? They need to be able to add tech into their playsets. Rather than make... I think the Smart Brick is a decent attempt because they've made it brick size and they've made it small, which kind of does limit the audio. But I'm speaking more about the way the Smart Brick doesn't work because the Lego set is changed for the Smart Brick. Harry Potter's sorting hat is a great example. The function on the inside that presses the button, even with like Soundwave, you've got two ways of activating that sound brick, both of which are very Lego. What I mean by very Lego is they're brick built, some Technic parts, sure, that's not everyone's favorite. But you're not going to be able to do it too well with regular bricks. The X-Wing, actually the X-Wing has a really cool feature of the button at the back sliding the whole wings forward. But that does leave gaps in the build. That one's not as much a problem for me because of X-Wings have always had gaps in the back when the Technic opens. Yes, yes, we're connecting you. Yes, finally, get in there. Go. Oh, and I've already seen it. The ball joint. So the head, it turns as it does my head. No, I feel like I'm exaggerating it. Normally I'm like, oh look there. I don't turn my head. It's more inquisitive. And the eyebrows, come on. Where are the eyebrows? What do we even add in here? Oh, a little something in the back to connect the eyebrows to what? We can't connect it to these because, well, that's not going to work. We could connect it to this, but again, the fact that this is moving means that this rotates round. Wait, we have... Oh, so you look one way and it's one emotion. Then... What did we say? Steve 6? Steve 6 looks the other way. And it's another emotion. So... Eyebrows... That's like angry. That's concerned. I think that's how it was. But wait. Okay, that makes it interesting. And then that's another ball joint up there. Who knows what that one connects to? Where is the ball joint as well? I think it's in here. Look at them coming together though. That is about an hour's work. Actually, it's quite a bit over. More like an hour and a half's work. Probably an hour if you were just building this. Maybe this is to stop it twisting so far. Yeah, so it tilts the head up more. So it stops the eyebrows at some point. That's just to stop it. That looks good, right? That's what we've done. That is what we've done. There's no discrepancy there. That's all good. That looks good. Just fixing your 3D printer whilst watching the stream. Good luck. 3D printers are a pain. I got one of the bamboo ones that I haven't had to service too much. But before it, I had a Voxel Lab printer. And it was more expensive. And oh, when I say... Right, this was when I was getting into 3D printing. The thing took me 3 weeks to repair just so I could print one thing. I mean, like, on and off, I wasn't doing it full time or anything, 8 hours a day, but on and off, maybe a few hours, maybe an hour every couple of days. It took me like 3 weeks to get it ready, and that would be good for a month. And then something would happen, it would take me another 3 weeks to get it all cleaned up and sort it. But I don't regret it. Oh, I do. Sometimes I'll do something and the printer will just sort it out instantly. And I wish I could go back to the old times of playing around with it. So sad, angry, sad, angry, sad, angry. Wait, that's menacing. Oh, that's scary. That's just regular. I like the puppy dog eyes. That's when I have to part it out. That's when it realizes it can probably like take me on. These motors are pretty strong. What are we doing? We're doing the chest now. We're building. I don't want to give this guy armor. Why would I do that? Why would I build this guy some like biceps and abs and they're all the muscle names that I really know when it's going to be sentient at some point. Replace the 6 AAA batteries with a heart, a beating heart, sold separately. The Ender 3, I see, so a bit more upkeep than the Bamboo series. You got it last year. And you already feel like a 3D printer surgeon. Yes, that's the perfect way of describing it. The amount of times you've taken it apart to fix it is ridiculous. The reason I almost got an Ender is because the customization. If you want to add certain features to it, it is good for customization, but the uptake of it put me off it. I like something that's play and print out of the box, and the bamboo has not done me wrong so far. Since I've pulled it out of the box, like I've had to grease it up, I've had to every so often. I used to use the printer so much. I used to be greasing it like every 2 weeks, which is kind of crazy, like when it pops up. But since I've had it out the box, oh, the hot end. Oh, I've ruined the hot end once. That's a me fault. That is a user error. Besides ruining that poor hot end. Oh, I managed to salvage the hot end actually. just by heating it. Yeah, that's a whole story for another time. But aside from that, it's not done me any wrong. Looks pretty cool, doesn't it, Bevel? Where's the snot bricks? There's the snot bricks. What about a coded droid version of a droidica? So that is the long-term goal of this kit. The long-term goal is to get Star Wars droids. There is a Star Wars kit. We have the Astromech, the Gonk, and the Mouse droid. I have the buildable R2-D2. You can see where I'm going there. The Mouse droid would be adorable. Although I wouldn't mind getting a little robot vacuum in that. And then I have to do a Gonk. Like, those three, they're just so iconic droids. I have to do a Gonk, a Droidica, and an Astromech. But once we've done the three of those, a Droidica, like the Droidica is special because we have the, we could put a gimbal in the middle and it would be a little bulkier than the set Lego have to display. I don't mind. If we can code a Droidica, let's go. Where is it? Let's have it. I'm assuming this is built the same on both sides. I'm going to be in for a shock when we need like one extra bit on the right hand side. But yeah, you have something that could ball up, that could launch itself, that could fire as well. Like we don't get just a flash of red and a little pew from the smart brick. We get actual missiles being launched at us. I take this out, roll this around. Imagine just on the street, we build a life-size Droidica using this thing. Oh wait, that's genius. That's genius. What if instead of 3D printing an upscaled microfighter or an upscaled polybag, we 3D print an upscaled boost brick? This brick in the torso that's powering it. We get 6 car batteries in it, and we roll with the biggest Lego Droidica ever created. I think I'd probably get arrested for that. Let's hold back on the acts of terrorism. We set fire to Lego, and that's where we draw the line, all right? Let's not roll around with a Droidica. But that would be cool. All right, let's scale it down. Playset Droidica with a battery. That would be awesome. That's the goals for this channel now. This motor is going to be rung through and through because I've played around with power functions. I've built cars and I've built spaceships that light up and go just one direction until you turn it off. This is app controlled. I can tell this how far to go forward. This is Bebot. Imagine a Bebot Droidica. I rest my case. Bebot Droidica would be awesome. Tell it to go so far forward, take out the clone walker, take out everything else in its way. And we can trial out some stud shooters with this as well. All right, you want to go down front first, don't you? Yep. I remember you. Oh, I say I remember you. Like, you haven't been used in a Lego set. I remember you from the Malevolence that we built. But you recently, this piece. There we go. These elements were used on the toe of the ATST. So they have been used. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Turn on. Okay, it's dead. Oh, oh, okay. Please wait. I'm going to put you down. I don't want to hold you whilst you're on. I think did I turn it on? Come on. Power up. Oh, wait, I'm holding it down. I think if you hold it down for too long, it goes on and off. There we go. Now it's lit up. Stay. Wait. Ah. What? Why are you? Wait. It's alive. It's alive. Stop it. Ah. It's alive. Yes. Whoa. No, no, no. The sad face is... Oh. Not the angry face. Wait. All right. Yes, okay. This is for kids, which is fair. 25. Wait. 25. Oh, I assume 25 is not important. What's that do? 8. Oh! Wait, what did 8 do? Was 8 just, what, wave 8? What if I make it 1? Wait, 1 did a little... I also don't think it's reset. I feel like I should just... Motion. There you go. It goes further one way than it does the other. I feel like it's 25 degrees one way. That doesn't make sense. Because if it was 25 degrees... Let's get it back centered afterwards. Wait, so that 8 does something important. I think that 8 is a weight count. So let's set it to 8. Oh, let's run that. Wait, 8 goes back. Why does 8 go back? That's not what we want. Is there a delete? Can I, like, remove it? Nope. Okay. That's just, we'll move that down out of our way. See, why does that go back? What's the hand do? What does the hand do? I don't know. You think your printer's planning something against you? Yes. Yes. Oh, the high end got blocked up. That was such a problem with my old printer. And the high end's been good, except for... I don't even remember what I did. I did something with it. But, yeah. Good luck. Ditto. Input. Is that what... What is... Does it say? I think it should say when I click on it. I need a little help thing here. There's also this. Wait. Wait, it's talking. Really? What? Wait. This is a conversation. Okay. Oh, that's sick. I love the little rainbow hue that's given off as well. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't think that's got a very specific pattern, but... Input! I get the reference now! Input! Musgrave input. Let's not give Steve 6 here access to the internet. I think that could be dangerous. This guy gets too much input, especially with a Lego space right now. The first thing they're doing is hopping on a plane with whatever weapon they can muster out of these bricks. All right, let's keep it going. We don't have arms or legs. Where are your arms or legs, buddy? You need... I don't want to give you arms, but I do want to give you wheels. You need to be able to escape at least. Hey. And we unlock those parts now to use in the sandbox, which is going to be dangerous. This is the legs. So arms is the next one. This is the legs. Wow. Complicated legs. All right. Are we building 2 of these? Are we building 2 of these or are we building 1? Okay, that's 1. We don't have 2 of those. Not the clankers. Clanker's about to take over. And this is an extra little bit on the back. On the back where? Let's turn you off for safety. Let's not have you fidgeting whilst we're trying to build something. That's the last thing we need. Oh no, we can't turn it off. It's alive. Destruction. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, that did kind of feel sad, actually. Out the way. Steve 6 coming through. Wait, you're on top. You're not on the bottom. You've got a backbone. We're building you a backbone. And we can still get to the batteries, which is this section here. Oh, please don't self-destruct. Not after all we've done. Are you for arms? Hold on. Let's follow it through. We'll see where it ends up. So we've got the treads in here. Treads, wheels. I'm going to put that to the side for the minute. Some good free advertising for Ziploc here. We've got some really sweet bags. There we go. That'll make that easy because we're going to need the big dishes for this bag. They'll even see it on the edge of the mat there. There we go. 2 1x6s, and this does work with any bricks. The creations we can have. Droidica, I'm going to add on the list. If Steve 6 starts asking for 3D printed vibranium parts. What? Wait a second. We 3D printing vibranium now? Yeah, let's not let Steve 6 know about that. When we turn him back on, we'll just keep that out of our mouths. Upgrades, people. Upgrades. Why did Lego drop this? It must have been some sort of performance issues they were getting with it. Because I don't see how Lego, as a very smart company that they are. Right, we're just going to start glazing Lego, hope that they send us a smart brick eventually and test it out compared to this. I don't see how Lego could go backwards from this. Going from, it's a chunky brick. It is a chunky brick. More so than some of those train bricks that they've used. But also it does more. It doesn't just go forward and maybe turn. Like, this brick is alive. Steve 6 is alive. Oh, yellow. That's a new colour. Ain't had any of those before. How do they go from so... Maybe the smart brick is trying to bring this back. If Lego come out with this in a year's time or so, then yeah, the smart brick would have a better taste in my mouth. But the smart brick is like the kids' version of this. They've got rid of the programming. Everything's pre-programmed. They need to have something like this for older fans. This brick isn't going to fit in half the sets. It's not going to fit in the A-Wing. No way. Even the X-Wing at that scale would struggle to fit it. This brick would fit in the New Republic X-Wing. We could have an app-controlled wing system. The only thing cooler than showing someone the UCS X-Wing and being like, oh, wait, is showing someone the UCS X-Wing and being like, wait, boop. And then suddenly engines come on. There's a roar coming out of the phone. The wings then attack formation. They can snap up as quickly as the motors allow them. That'd be awesome. I now want to add this to the X-Wing as well. Someone write that down. He does. He does. Steve 6 is in honor of Johnny 5. Which, for sure, up there with Wally. He'll turn into a Cyberman and convert anyone. If I start the stream looking like this, there's no hope. Hope is lost. They've taken over. I can see some real like conspiracy theories. I'm gonna have to dive into that rabbit hole tonight about when Lego first were coming out with these, like Toy Soldiers level as well, where they all come to life and start holding their owners hostage. There are so many good movies around toys coming to life and the whole robot situation. Lego need their own movie. The Lego Movie 3. And it's these guys coming back. Emmett doesn't stand a chance. I think the Batman movie would be fun to see these. We did get the smart brick in the Lego Batman movie. So maybe we get a giant robot terrorizing crowds. I do also have that Ninjago dragon that works with this system. So we're going to have to pull that apart. Yeah, let's line you up and get this in there. Hey, there's a will. Where there's a will, there's a way. Gonna take some drone photos. Enjoy. Awesome. Thanks for hanging. Is he related to Scuba Steve? He's got the personality of Scuba. What is that? That the personality's trapped in the toy. I know that's very Chucky as well. But there's another one of those movies that is similar to all the other ones we've mentioned, but it is the personality of someone trapped in a toy. But it's a more playful one than Chucky. I'm not thinking as dark as Chucky. And I am going to have, what, 4 of these? Yeah. Definitely 4. No! Only 2 of the grey plates. 4 of everything else. And you're on the inside. Wait, you're not even being held on. You're just there. Juanuel? Is this meant to hold something in place? And then no great plates on the others. Oh, satisfying. Love it. And Minecraft Steve. Actually, this Steve is all the Steves. You've got Steve, Steve Office Steve, Steve Carell? I don't know him from The Office. I know him from like every other movie he's done. But that guy's personality is in here as well, apparently. Oh, he's got a funny bone if he's Jack Black and that guy. And then, did we put these around the right way? Yeah. Does that line up? Yes, actually, it lines up flush with the outer wheel. These top ones stick out a little bit. Oh, we do need the other plates. And I'm going to double this. I'm going to double everything because what we do to one side, you know Lego are going to make us come back and do the exact same to the other side. Is Toy Story, is that Scuba Steve? Is there a Steve in Toy Story? Oh, wait, the personality. Oh, wait, imagine if I suppose Toy Stories are the Toy Story, that's not right. Toy Story is personality stuck in the toys. Wait, what if the toys are, like, Buzz is new. The issue I have with that theory is Buzz is new, and I suppose Buzz wouldn't have had a previous owner. What if that was a used toy store, but Buzz was a new toy? There's something there. There's something there. What if Toy Story are like, maybe it's reincarnation. Maybe they're coming back as new toys. Oh, there's something dark there. There's some dark Toy Story theory there. Oh. Can you imagine Toy Story like leading down that dark path? I'm excited for the new one, June 19th. Toy Story 5. I do want to see that in cinemas. I've been spending more money on cinemas than Lego, and that's not a bad thing. I have a lot of Lego. I don't own any cinemas right now. Potential business venture, though. Then every week I air a special screening of Master Mouldie. Maybe a stream where I stream it into the cinema. Oh, wait. Wait, these are locked. The motor's in here. But the motor locks into the dish, which, oh no, it doesn't lock in. Okay, the axle isn't locked in. Then what's clipping it in place? There's nothing studding it in. Wait a second, why is that locked in place? Is that just through friction of the two? Because that shouldn't be studded in, otherwise the motor wouldn't move, and it is. It does move. Right, you're locked in. Let's get the treads. We've done this. Let's get the treads. Give me the treads, 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 treads. Wait, what? An arm, a lift arm. We have 1, 2. What are we making here? An AT-AT? And everything I do must be mirrored. So, black pin in the front. Just when you think you're following along and you know what's going on, Lego hits you with a curveball and you lose your footing. And now we're sliding down this Technic ramp with no idea what's around the corner. Yeah, I'm excited for Toy Story 5, especially with the whole storyline of the electronics, smart devices as well, not just electronics, smart devices taking over. Because that's what I feel like Lego are constantly battling. But you don't need to join them. The smart brick's cool. At the end of the day, it's really cool. I don't like how much has been put into the smart brick. I think Lego have focused on it too much. We're definitely putting an axle through there. Let's get the other side on. Look at the little arms. And then the brown ones this time. Oh, hold on. It's a 5 length. Can we zoom in the top? No. Oh, we can. We tap on it. Wait, that's so much clearer. Definitely a 5 length. And that, is that the green and the red Technic brick that we pushed through right at the start, holding that in? And those joints are heavy enough to lift something. They're heavy enough to lift something, for sure. Two by four. Do I need two 2x4s or just one? 2. I'm going to say 2. Just looking at that next step. This is... I think I only have one. No, there's the other one. Oh. Black slopes. It's a fun piece. Used on the old V19, I believe. I think I've got a couple of them in other colours. Little arrowheads with Technic bar holes jutting out the side. And I think we have a partner piece in here to that grey one. Unless that's just the Technic end. This is the element. A 1x4, heavily modified, with the 2 pins and then a little triangle to the side. And that's got another grey Technic piece that you don't see too often. There is a there is a newer version of this. This isn't the one with, I don't think it's the one that we got from the Brick House store recently. Sometimes it likes it, sometimes it doesn't. It does have that same joint connection in the tip though. So we might have the partner piece. It might be the one that I saw in black. I'm going to flip around the bracket and hope that we do indeed need 2 of these. Which one? Let's build the instruction one and the mirrored one on the other side. I think that's the way around that we did it before. Yeah, I wonder where Toy Story goes after this. Because if they're taking on tech, I don't see Toy Story as the sort of movie to leave it on like a down ending. All the movie, even like Toy Story 3 and that, they're all quite positive films. Even they go through like this scary bit in the middle. So that's why I want to watch the movie. I want to see how it ends. As with like the point of watching all movies, trailers have become so detailed that even game trailers, we have had a few games announced over the last couple of days. And I've been watching as they announce them and release them. And so many of the games show so much in their trailer that sometimes it does feel better to just not watch the trailer and play straight through the game. Then you're not getting anything spoiled. But I also think the trailers in that way, if you don't enjoy the trailer, you're not going to enjoy the game, not going to enjoy the movie or the show. Building and coffee while we're watching. That sounds amazing. Smart device is always listening. That cracks me up in the trailer when Jesse calls out the device for never listening. And then it goes, I'm always listening, in the most like AI voice imaginable. And it's not. It's more of a Google Translate voice, but they've played it off well. As far as I'm aware, no AI was used in the movie, so it's all like acting, but they hit it so well. Repeats what she says back to her in Spanish, which I think is a nice little nod to when Buzz was locked in Spanish mode and they couldn't understand what he was saying. It wouldn't surprise me if after that Jesse learnt a bit of Spanish. All right, which hole? You go through the front hole? Okay, and then what? Is there a Technic piece that goes through the joint? There's a Technic piece that goes through the joint. I should have literally guessed that. Of course there is. 327th battle pack number 3. Only 3. Building an army there. If this droid goes rogue, Bevel, do you mind if I call on the 327th to like destroy it like they did Ayla Secura? That's, I don't know if that's even necessary. That might have been a bit too far, but clone troopers to protect. I need a clone trooper aid at all time. Yep, just built that arm. We've been here, done that. Thank you. I might need it just as a precaution. And then yep. Where are you? So I think the wheels work right now. Doing press ups. Gotta build those abs. They don't come from nowhere. Actually, we are literally building those abs, I suppose. 2, 3. I don't think 5 is the perfect number for battle packs. Having bought 6 501st battle packs, 5 is definitely the one. Lego should do a 5-pack of battle packs so you can just, like, limited quantity online, you just order a 5 box. And then you get a few quid off, because if you're getting points back. I wish Lego had a few more offers and a few more sets on clearance. They're so popular though. Genuinely, that is what I think it is. They're so popular, they just don't need to. If only Lego wasn't as popular, then we wouldn't be getting half the sets we do. A few more battle packs won't go miss. That's what I want. June, battle pack. Give us a battle pack. Phase 1 clone shinies. Give us a phase 1 clone trooper mech with a phase 1 clone trooper microfighter. And just a few phase 1s. Maybe a phase 1 CMF. No, what I actually want from Lego this year is Wolf. Everyone and their parent company has been making toys for Wolf. We've got a Wolf Funko. And Plo Koon as well. Hasbro have come out with a Wolf Black series. We've got the Wolf helmet. The Clone Trooper helmet for Wolf. We've literally got everything for Wolf except for an updated Lego minifigure. We need the Lego minifigure. And I think given Plo Koon was in a microfighter, Wolf would have to be, maybe Wolf is a mech. I don't see Lego doing a Wolf mech. We've just got the Coruscant Guard. How could they give us Wolf? A microfighter again is a bit overkill. I don't know about, so I think a battle pack would work, but not for Wolf. I think a Wolf pack trooper, a Wolf pack battle pack would be beautiful, given the fact that last year we got, I think that would help a lot as well. Okay, hold on a second. I don't have any more of those pieces in grey. I think this goes on the other side. I think this is what I'm building, the whole thing here. So let's hold back a second. So a Wolf pack battle pack. Maybe Wolf is in a bigger ship. Maybe we get a playset Scout frigate. And that could be with Wolf later on. Ha! Whee! Hey, another brown one. But a Wolf pack battle pack. would be awesome. Phase 2s, of course, Phase 2s. Phase 1s would be cool. But I'd rather get a Phase 1 clone trooper. They never release them in multiples. We get one in the gunship, one in the Advent, one here, one there. Maybe a Phase 1 clone trooper battle pack, and then a Phase 1 wolf in a microfighter Republic frigate. And then the mech can be unrelated. We can get... Who can we get in the mech? Who's a good Star Wars character we can get in a mech that would be a little different from Wolf, and actually both? Maybe they pair up the mech as well. Get it to sell a bit. You like the pauldrons. I like the fact that we've got the pauldron for the trooper as well, the plain unmarked one. Because I would like to go back and add that pauldron to some of the other clone troopers. But it's an expensive piece. I'm waiting for Lego to stock it. I don't know if it's on Lego's site yet, on Bricks and Pieces. Because it will probably only be, at most like 30 pence or something per. And it's a lot cheaper than getting it elsewhere. If I'm going to get some Lego with it, might as well bundle them up. Interesting. The round pieces in the Technic bag, but the corner macaroni Technic pieces are in the black piece. Oh, it's a bumper. This is to stop them falling over. Oh, let me just double check. Yeah, this is to stop them falling over, balance them out a bit if they come to a halt or they smack their head. I'm sorry, I'm saying it now. That Steve 6 is going to bump their head on like everything while I'm running them around. When I built the car using power functions, and that had a motor that just went. There was no pause on that. There was just straight up going. I ran that into so many different things that I'd show it off to family or that, and I'd just let it rip across the living room. It would bump something, and like the bumper would fall off, and I go, oh yeah, it's meant to do that. And everyone else is like, oh, it's Lego. It's meant to do that. It's meant to fall off. No, it wasn't. It wasn't meant to do that. It wasn't. It was meant to stay in one piece. It did that because it had no app controls. I couldn't use Python to set boundaries. Wait. Free roam. We can have this free roam if I set up boundaries on Python and have it go anywhere within those boundaries. I'd have to pick a starting point and I'd have to meticulously map out everything. But it might work. It might work, Treads. I've got these pre-done and everything. I like the shoulder piece, but this will be the only one from the newest that you don't care to get 10 or more of them. What do I think of the gift with purchases? Rumours coming back. The gift with purchase. The gift with purchase coming back? Did they go? Oh, wait. The upcoming gift with purchases. Yes. The fact that... Because they're set specific. Wait, I've got this. I've got this up. Let me get up which ones are meant to be coming back. Oh, wrong one. It's the... Oh, where did I save them? They could be in this folder? Maybe? We've got a few different things that I've seen people talking about. Oh, I can't find the list now. Oh, they're probably on the internet if I Google it, but that would require having to search it. Where do I begin to look? How many treads do I need? The endurance. Get them with a boat and then the endurance alongside. Oh, I might not have saved the list of them. Either that or it was so long ago. It might have been so long ago. It might have been before all like the Pokemon stuff was announced as well. Hold on. Is this it? No, this is the new one, isn't it? The Leonardo da Vinci's the new one. Yeah, the fact that gift with purchases are coming back isn't new for Star Wars. It is new for everything else. So the fact that Lego are basically telling everyone they're not going to be exclusive. That's the Leonardo one, yeah. So the guy with a glider, Leonardo da Vinci, it comes with a printed Mona Lisa tile as well, which I think Lego are going to probably add to the Build a Minion store. I think it would be a missed opportunity to not do it. But also they could keep it exclusive to the gift with purchase. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. How do I separate these? Oh, clip and bar. Clip and bar these ones. Clip and bar. And this is the 419 tread. Although this doesn't look big enough. it doesn't look big enough. And we can also stand it on the little kickstand to put the treads up. They're cannons. They're cannons. That's lethal, Lego. Yeah, I think it's an interesting point because collectors are going to stop picking them up. They've also made the gift with purchases no longer apply for scalpers. Perhaps that's why we're seeing these ones return so soon, because they're recent gift with purchases. And maybe there was a complaint about scalpers taking them all, so Lego are re-releasing them, hoping that everyone that wanted one gets a chance. Whilst the sets are still out, I don't think we're going to see any old, like, outdated gift with purchases retire, but we could see a few really cool ones. To Otto Octavius. The Da Vinci, are they up? When are they meant to be coming out? Because I think the Da Vinci one's soon. Let me go to offers on Lego. We've got Grand still, and that is all. What if they had it, they just hadn't? All right. And then, what is it? Da Vinci. It's not Da Vinci's flying machine, which I think is referenced on the backpack. But is there an image? No. No, we don't have an image of it. So there was a previous gift with purchase. Nope. Is this a set? It's a set available now. It's not a gift with purchase of Da Vinci's flying machine. This is the backpack that he has in the new gift with purchase, except for it's like minifigure scale tiny, and it's probably a prototype for this. I don't know how big Da Vinci's flying machine actually is. To carry a person, it probably doesn't have to be that big. And then Da Vinci's also the guy who drew the person with like the arms out. This is some sort of map that he's drawing. Maybe it is a picture from whilst he's flying. Maybe it's something that he drew. All right, is this cool? Because they are cannons. No, not yet. This is just the start of the bag. Oh, 2 bricks. Oh, these are the little guys. Wait, we're not targeting the little guys, are we? No, Lego, don't do it. Don't do it, Lego. Was the Da Vinci gift with purchase already out? Because we got a similar one for like Eiffel and a few other historic figures. I feel like the Da Vinci one might be new though. But there are some gift with purchases coming back. I must have missed it the first time. Want to get that, the pirate ship and the endurance. Hopefully double VIP points. It's come. If there's not one in June, it's coming up to. Wait, these gift with purchases might be in June. It's coming up into July when you get your double points, and then I think basically monthly between now and Christmas there's double points, maybe June included. And then you've also got like Amazon launching different days, and when they get announced, Lego are probably going to announce double points on those days, with some sets seeing triple, quadruple points. The competition between Lego and Amazon is insane. Every time someone announces something, there's another set of days from the other one. These robots aren't as cute as the other. They're a bit more I don't know. The teeth are off-putting. The teeth on this guy. I don't know how I feel about them. They're a bit, oh, ka-chow, ka-chow, ka-chow. But, not too shabby, you know, but also we could have brick built that. We could have a white 1x4. We couldn't have brick built it, could we? Because the eyes would be too close together. All right, Lego, you win this one. We'll keep with the printed bricks. These guys are tiny though. It wants me to turn on the brick. Let's clear the desk first. Let's clear the desk before we turn anything on, because these parts are going to go flying. And yeah, there are other builds. I still don't think we've fully finished this build. There must be another thing we unlock, because we've got some bigger arms on the third one. We had the head and the torso on the first step, and that was to change the face. We then had the legs on this step, and there is a step 3. I don't think the arms are controlled. Actually, it might be the sensor. The sensor might have something to do with it. Imagine if you could get the arms. There isn't anything for the arms, right? That doesn't go into the brick. No, that doesn't go into the brick. It's too far up. But, oh, this is going to be awesome. Make sure we steal these bags. The Da Vinci gift we purchased did release with a Da Vinci glider. Wow. I completely missed that. Wait, so that is a reissue. Was that before Lego made the Mona Lisa? Or was that around the same time? Because I feel like that Mona Lisa is a reference then. Either to a set or to a future set coming out. That would have been a great little Easter egg. And then they suddenly announced the Mona Lisa's coming out as well. Because it's not as old as I think it is, that Mona Lisa. Feels like it's been around forever. Need to pick up the Galileo set. That's the one that I was thinking of. So we got Galileo, and with the Eiffel Tower, we also got Gustav Eiffel. Is that Eiffel's first name, Gustav? It sounds right, but I don't know the guy personally. My father was looking at the Colosseum and was shocked it weren't available anymore. Wait, is it sold out, or is it just... Yeah, the Colosseum. That's back when that was on shelves next to Old Trafford, wasn't it? And I don't think Old Trafford's been available for a while. They had the other stadium after that. 800, that's not a lot. What? 800? Is that what it goes for, or was that retail? Because no way the Colosseum were... I mean, the Colosseum had more parts than the Death Star. It must have, because of how small the parts were. When I was looking through the Death Star, there were a lot of like 2x3 slopes for the outside, a lot of bigger plates. The Colosseum's like 1x3 arches with 1x1s holding it up. I wonder, because these are green, if the sensor picks them up, but it's not angled down. Oh, I've got the brick separator as well. I'll add that to my collection. Doesn't need to go in. We are going to need that. Set it up. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is only set to 2 hours. Wait, this has gone cold. Come back online. And then save the boba as well. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Look at how many boba balls. You can't see it. Let me grab the torch. There are so many boba balls at the bottom. I felt like at one point I was just having boba. Well, I am having boba, but I was just having the boba balls. But look at how many boba balls. If this isn't Grogu and the eggs right at the bottom, this is those Star Wars fish eggs, basically just boba balls. There are so many in there. Looks quite cool, actually, for a torch. Maybe, all right, boba companies, anyone wants to reach out and sponsor me, I would happily drink this every single stream, but under one condition. We need a light at the bottom of the cup. We need a light that this can sit on so that it lights up the boba balls, and maybe a little, like, something, a bayonet at the end of the straw that I can just start jabbing these with to get the strawberry juice out. But it is really nice. Let me put that out. All right. Where's it going to be safe? Probably where my water usually is. And now I've got a water to put somewhere. I need more desk space. I need to stop building cool Lego things. There we go. Let's get this brick paired up. Oh, am I going to regret standing you up? Turn on the move hub by pressing green. It's on. It's on. It's flashing. All I want to do is make you walk forward. I didn't touch it. That wasn't me. It's emoting. Wait. All right. You go there then. Oh, there's a bad angle. There's no way I can get a better angle at this desk. Let's go. What we got? All right. Angry face. Forward. How far forward does this go though? All right, I'm going to hit play. Oh no, sad face. Oh my, wait, let's reset it. Let's reset it. So, oh, it does a little emote. Oh, that's so cool. Just to show you what it's doing with its face. Obviously, it won't be able just to move. How cool is that? Oh, it's coming for you, chat. It's coming for you. Oh, it can sense you. That is awesome. I need to clear this shelf so we can just have it run along. And just have a little like Hot Wheels track. Wait, it's actually like shelf size as well. That is awesome. There it goes. And we could just have it keep going. I think I can get 2 in. I really want to know what a turn is like. I'm worried that this will be like, it will go forward a bit. So if I turn it 180 and then go again. Come on. I'm ready to catch you, but just don't fall. Wait. Okay, not perfect, but you know what, you're trying, buddy, and that's do or do not. There is no try. You are doing this. You go forward. We then turn the other way around. Go. Wait, we need to add some like expressions in here. We need to add some expressions into the mix. So that's 1. This is expression 2, and then let's get mid-turn. Let's get an expression 3 going. Which I assume they will do different things, but to be fair, they do different things anyway, no matter what you press. Go, buddy. Steve 6, you've got this. You don't turn 90 degrees. Oh, wait. You kind of do turn 90 degrees. That was a perfect 90 in the middle there. Oh, chat, this is going to be amazing. Just like my Bebot days. Have I been to Legoland? A few times, only in the UK. I'd love to go to Billund one day. It's now going for 800 second-hand market. Yeah, the part out. The parts on those £100 sets are awesome. 850 part out isn't too bad then. It's going for 800, but it's going to be cheaper to get the actual set. We could just have this going around all night. So it starts here, and in theory, it should end up going straight. Let's get rid of that straight and see if it ends up where it goes. So in theory, it should end where it is now. Just to measure. Don't run into me. Don't go forward. Don't go forward. Okay. So it ends up a little to the right, a teeny bit. But I think it's just because these pads aren't like perfect. This isn't a vacuum that we're doing this in. Run it again. Do you come this way as well? Are you trying to approach? Maybe I'm not squaring it up. I'm trying to square it up with the... That's probably why. I'm trying to square it up with the monitor. What if I square it up? Is that squared up with a desk? Well, no, I think you are angled. Yeah. Are you going to go backwards now if you look that way? No, you don't. This is going to be so fun. What else can we get them to do? So we got expressions. We got them to turn. This could be really menacing. If he goes forward, he turns around. They turn around. And then we need a delete button. We definitely need a delete button on here. Maybe it doesn't expect us to make this many mistakes. Oh, I see. We're arranging a stream trip to Legoland. All expenses paid for by the business. What are you? What are you? You look at me. Oi, oi, yeah, look at this attitude. Look at this attitude that it's giving me right now. Look, this is someone that does not like being messed around with. This is someone that wants us to get on with it. Let's just reset your face. Mad sentence. There we go. That looks better. So what I want it to do is to travel forward, is to turn and look at me, and then to turn around. Wait, so travel forward. That's the first step. Wait, you're the angry one. So let's reset the face. No, not reset the face. Emote, reset the face. Then we want to travel forward and turn. Wait, no, you do want to look at me. You do want to look at me before you go off. So reset the face, emote, look at me, travel forward, turn around, look at me the other way, travel forward, and then turn around, and then do a little dance. Do a little happy dance, you know. Oh, that's threatening. Oh, but it works. Wait, it works really well. And then it did a little emote at the end. That's actually pretty cool. There's no good angle for this. I'm gonna have to think of a better angle. I mean, this is one of the only ones that you can't see it all from a top down. I can try and act it out, can't I? So wait. Turn around. There you go. Something like that. This is awesome. The fact that this can be controlled from your smartphone, it's outdated app again. It needs to be like 5 years old at least. And then I want to see what the big red button does. Nothing. Nothing. Doesn't make a sound. Sound has been mute on this. It's like a taser. I don't know if the mic's picking it up. No, I don't think it is. Maybe if I talk over it. You can hear like a taser in the back. I think that means it's not working though. What happens when I play it? Wait, it has a voice. It has a voice.
Let's do something awesome.
Wait, it has a voice line. Is that what this does? Are you a voice line?
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Wait, this is Johnny 5. I know we named him Steve 6, but
That sounds great.
it's a voice line. So this is number 1.
Let's get started.
What if they remove the app? Well, on devices that it's already been installed, they can't remove the app. The app isn't actually in Play stores, but that's why I double checked that we could run it through Python.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Let me hold them up so we can listen to these voice lines. So this is the first one.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. We've also got
That sounds great. That sounds great.
that's such an angry.
That sounds great.
That's more like it. So the head movement is not paired with it.
Let's do something awesome.
Let's do something awesome.
That was fun.
That was fun.
That was fun.
Very fun. We've got 5.
High five. High five.
Whoppa!
High five.
Whoppa! If you're not high-fiving your screen right now, what are you doing?
We did it.
What's it say?
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
You boost my circuits.
Ah, you boost my circuits, you cheesy robot.
Boost my circuits.
You boost my circuits.
I win.
Wow, 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 wow. What do you mean you win?
I win.
Okay, yeah, tie this up to like a voice assistant. This is creepy.
OMG.
OMG. OMG. Oh. Lego Boost is peak. It is amazing. Will this set be worthless? Worthless? Have they ever done something like this before? Would this set be worthless? What? Oh, what if they remove the app? I see. If they tried to like erase it off the planet, perhaps. But thankfully, you can always download older versions of the app anyway.
OMG.
OMG. I could have just showed you on here.
OMG.
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 Whoa. Okay. Okay. We're putting you down.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Let's run that code one more time, which was kind of an impressive array. So it just shows what this droid can do for the start.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Oh, I forgot about the creepy look. Whoa, that was a jump scare. Wait. Let's do something awesome. I think we've done something awesome today. We have given life to Steve 6 over here, and this is just the start. We still need to add arms. I'm worried that we're going to add some rocket launchers to these arms. Watch out for those wrist rockets. But, oh, wait, now we've got the volume up. What does the hand do? Wait, there are more sayings. All right, I'm going to leave them laying down. I feel like the head should have enough space to turn.
Hello.
That's the first one. This is like a greeting, I think.
My name is Vernie.
Wait, they have a name.
My name is Vernie.
Vernie.
My name is Vernie.
Vermi?
My name is Vernie.
Wait, Vermi? No, you're Steve 6, buddy.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What a nice day.
You know what? It was raining today, but you were born like a minute ago, so we'll allow that.
That's a nice name.
That's not my name. Oh, wait. You think it can read? It's that sensor bouncing off the lens. Mouldie. Masked mold. Thank you very much.
You look nice today.
Oh, thank you. Put in an effort, you see, just for you, Vermi. Vermi. Steve 6.
I am fine. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome. Didn't ask.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. I know my place.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Yes. Is that a threat? You threatening me, Master Jedi?
Goodbye.
Okay. I think we're gonna wrap that up there. I am feeling threatened. You know what? Let's do one more time just to show everyone who's really in charge here. Let's make the monkey walk one more time. Let's get started. Look at that. This is ChatGPT for sure. You give ChatGPT, that is awesome. You give ChatGPT these eyebrows and whoa, suddenly it doesn't look so fun anymore. Still don't know what that button does. There's a light bulb. Yeah, I don't. Wait. I think the light bulb is like a how-to. And there's a. Does this turn around? Wait. Does this turn around? Oh, that was fun. High five. What? You're talking to me.
That was fun. High five. Oh. I could use a hand here.
You could use a you could use a hand here. We haven't built the hand yet. We'll get onto that next time. Oh, the AI model is clearly based off Siri. It's not that bad. Hello there, Snow. Welcome. We've just put together this beautiful robot here, and this is just the start. So let's do a few little twirls here. Actually, wait. Look at me so that we can see the.
That was fun.
Oh, it's gonna stop every time, isn't it?
I could use a hand here.
A hand. I get
That
it.
was fun. High five. Oh. I could use a hand here.
We've created a robot with amnesia.
Oh.
Oh,
Use a hand here.
I regret. I regret. Okay. Okay, Vermi or Steve 6, cousin of Johnny 5. Let's see, we've unlocked now the hands, which, is this the third one? Because I think there were a few more. There was an exclamation mark one here. The sound effects are pretty cool. I don't know if this music's copyright free, but I also don't think the mic will be picking it up. So this seems to be the final build for our robot here, but this is only the first one. This second one, yeah, there's other builds for them. So this is the one we put together, and we're onto the arms. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different builds. This one's got an exclamation mark. This one might need another set, and it seems to have a tray. But they all seem to be the same robot. So I assume they're add-ons and we just swap apart these extra builds. And then there's a trunk or a chest with something inside. We've also got the guitar. I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be my favorite. That's the one I'm looking forward to. We've got a digger, we've got a cat, and we've got this, it looks like a rocket. I think it's a builder. And this is meant to put a few different things together. Oh, and we have like this little car, which is a base build. We'll skip over that. And then I have the set for this one. I don't know what set this is. It looks to be like an Arctic Explorer style set. We might be able to part that out. It doesn't seem to have too many parts. Yeah, I have the Ninjago set. I don't have the city set. I don't think I do. Does it tell us which set? Oh, yeah, it's one of the bigger snowplow sets, but actually we have most of the elements for it. We have the big wheel at the back. I'm going to see if I can part this set out. The hardest part to get would be some of those orange like dome pieces, but we can mix around the colors and we might be able to put that one together too. Sold separately. And again, this build has like multiple steps to it with different things you can add on and create. So we are basically done for the rest of the year in terms of what we're going to be doing on a Saturday. I can't wait to rock out with that guitar, and then we're going to be like coding our own. We got Star Wars builds. We're going to take it off the rails as well with some alternate builds. Oh, I can turn the music off. Let's do that for next time. And why are there so many settings? Wait, I'm going to mess around with this off stream now that I've got it. You can log into Lego Life to share your creations. You're going to be seeing a lot of this on Shorts. I'm going to be getting this guy to do some random tasks. Next time I want a boba, I can just get this guy to go out. You can. The thing is, as far as the Bluetooth signal stretches, let me just search how far like a phone's Bluetooth searches. So I used to work in a warehouse, and I know in a warehouse type build, and I know that from one end to the other end, which has got to be pushing like 30, oh, it's over 30, it's probably 40 meters, that my headphones would still connect as long as I weren't in like a off room from it. As long as I was in the same warehouse, that Bluetooth was stretching the whole way. How far does phone Bluetooth stretch work? Typically, phone Bluetooth is 10 meters open unobstructed space. I'm telling you. Oh, wait, saying that. Yeah, that's typically thick walls, be it concrete or metal, can reduce the range to 2 to 5 meters or block the signal entirely. But what about specific phones? So I should search for my phone specifically. Because I think it's this one. Because I know it works at like 30 meters. It's saying 10 meters. Actually, my phone's saying 5 to 7. It was this phone I had when I was working. But I always left it in the locker room and I would just go to the other end and my headphones would still work. How? Oh, there we go. So that is their estimated. That's the official one straight off Samsung.com. Actually says 5 to 7. On Reddit, someone has tested them 100 meters and it works. Wait, this phone's 100 meters. How far is 100 meters? I'm going to go on Google Maps now, see how far 100 meters is. Imagine this thing just driving around doing my shopping. It would get nicked. It's Lego. People would nick it and sell it. But yeah, the Bluetooth weakens after 20 meters. So my audio can't have been too great. But once you've slept in, that's not always a bad thing. It is the weekend after all. Yeah, sleeping is definitely awesome. I'm going to put this robot... Wait, you've slept? Did I close the app? The app's still running. I suppose I closed the tab. Next time I boot up the app, does it go straight into the coding thing because we've already done that? Does it? Because that's what it did initially, yeah. And it wants us to turn on the hub. So it does go to sleep by itself? That's smart. That's smart because otherwise I'd just waste through those 6 AAA batteries. But that's crazy. I'm going to play with this a little bit more. The arms are nice and firm, like the legs of an AT-AT. And stay tuned. We've built the robot today. Next week we will continue and see what those extra builds are. If they're nothing special, I think we get straight on with a guitar. We go through all of these, and by the time... All right, if this is a Saturday thing, I think we keep this on a Saturday. Saturday is boost day. We've only got 3 weeks, 3 Saturdays left in June. No, that's not right. Do we? This is only the first Saturday. Have I missed one? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 3 Saturdays left in June. 1, 2, 3, 4 for July. And then the 1st of August is a Saturday, but we know the 1st of August, there probably won't be, maybe there is instructions for the AT-AT. I'll have a backup plan if not. And I think we build the new AT-AT motorized. That is going to be a challenge because it's not as easy as just plugging it in and adding some wheels. The AT-AT, when one leg goes forward, the other leg needs to go back, and we need to have the leg go forward and the bottom bit bend up so it can walk. I think the old motorized AT-AT had a system where the legs were stepping over each other and they were coming up and around. I don't want that. I want bent legs, then push forward. We're going to have to work this out at the time. It's going to take us all month to do it. Monday was the 1st of the month of June, May, July. It's one of those 3. But it's crazy how quickly June is going. I do think with less Lego sets coming out, time flies for me. Normally the start of the year goes really fast and the same at the end of the year. May flew by. What happened to May? Where did it go? Can I have some of May back? We have a long weekend due to the King's birthday tomorrow. Oh, nice. It is. Yeah, I forgot about that. And Father's Day is approaching in 2 weeks. I think Father's Day is. Because the King's birthday is never the same week and Father's Day marks the start of summer all the time. Where's it going? Oh, next thing you know, next week, this thing's going to be massive. I really want to build a life-size version of this. I want to build a Johnny 5-size version of this boost droid. But I don't even know where I'd start with the motors. Trying to get, I know exactly where I'd start. That's the problem. I know where I'd start. I just need to get all these parts. You know what? Maybe that can be something I do over Christmas. Build a life-size version of this guy. I absolutely love the boost kit. This is just the start of what we're going to be creating. Stay tuned, genuinely, for the Droidica. For, what else did I say? I got carried away after the Droidica, and I kind of blacked out. I don't remember any of it. But that is all for today's stream. This is crazy. Why did Lego give this up? I'm going to go on a deep dive, watch all of the Lego videos out there on why people think this got cancelled, and hopefully we can get this after the Smart Plate brick, because Python, I mean, Bevel, you know what I'm talking about, Python. You just can't beat it. And yes, until then, Monday, we're going to be back with another Mando Monday, building the Anzelon Starship to minifigure scale, which is easier than you may think. Until then, thank you all so much for hanging out throughout this stream. Thank you, Bevel. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, Snow. And to everyone else watching, may the bricks be with you.